top 10 fountain pens of my personal fountain pen collection in 2023. I can almost bet that you were expecting a video like this from PenVenture, and here it is. This year, I took a different approach. As usual, I'm going to be your host, Emmy, and for the next few minutes, I'm going to showcase fountain pens of my private fountain pen collection under 300 euros in a top 10 format. And we're going to be showcasing a lot of interesting writing instruments, knowledge, and a lot of interesting pinpoints. Well, this year I made it on tiers, so we're gonna have like under 300 euros, and please don't judge me if a fountain pen is gonna be 310, 320, it's gonna be around 300 and under. It's gonna be something for everyone to watch on this YouTube channel, to indulge into. I don't know, maybe sometimes you are just like me and there are times where I feel lost, like I don't know what to collect, I don't know what to look forward to get next. So maybe this is going to be opening yourself up to a purchase that for this time you would not consider it to be your next fountain pen, because this is how I start to get the craving to get a specific fountain pen. I see it in some content, someone is explaining it, something interesting about it, it's putting it in a different perspective or context, and for me that is the inspiration behind getting the next fountain pen in my private collection. So we're going to limit ourselves to only 10 fountain pens. We're not going to go super heavy on a specific brand, although I'm going to strive to not do that. Sometimes you're going to see the same brand or the same relative fountain pen twice on this list. Another very important point, this is my fountain pens, this is my fountain pen collection, this is how I see fountain pens put in a topic like this. I'm not going to stir controversy, but feel free to comment down below in the comment section and let me know what is your opinion. How would you put them different? What do you think about my choices? And above everything, we're gonna keep it as close as possible to heart, to what I think, to what I deem to find interesting, usable. Last year we had a specific rule, like we would not have more than one exclusive fountain pen of myself, but for this year I'm gonna scrap that. You know what? Because we've been doing a lot of exclusive collection fountain pens that are super interesting, and I'm not going to follow the same rule. Let's move further, and I'm not going to give you more spoilers. Let me tell you that this is the most interesting tier by far, 300 and below. You know why? Because this is the kind of a tier from my fountain collection which I have not been developing that much from when I started to collect fountain pens. I just deemed to watch only above 500 and all of that, but my mission is to just be more knowledgeable, to open myself up to new things, new brands, and to explore and to report to you wherever I find value. When I've searched for value under 300, oh boy, did I stumble upon some very interesting fountain pens. Some of them will be on this list and I'm gonna share them with you all. So it's gonna be interesting to see the perspective of a fountain pen collector like myself, who has so many grail fountain pens, so many fountain pens that are super uber expensive, but still yet finds reasons where to get value under 300 euros or dollars in regards of a fountain pen. And let's dive straight to number 10. We're gonna go from 10 to 1, and you're gonna be finding down below right here somewhere the name of the fountain pen, the pricing. On number 10 we have a fountain pen from Leonardo Officina Italiana, and it's none other than one of the first editions of the Momento Zero Grande series, and is this finish right here, which is the Momento Zero Grande Coffee. So this is a very beautiful and interesting fountain pen. It's been launched like 3+ years ago, maybe 4 years ago, and this revolutionized the whole lineup of Leonardo Officina Italiana. Super interesting. It had a captured converter, and I'm going to show you this one right here. So this is a captured converter, and this is the reason behind the spot number 10 on this list, because it's not a piston, it's a captured converter. But the fountain pen offers a lot of interesting things. It was available in gold and steel nib. It had an ebonite feeder. This is something that we see less and less from Leonardo Cucina Italiana, offering steel nib fountain pens, even oversized like this ones, in ebonite feeders. So this had a box size fine steel nib, super interesting. I have been using this fountain pen quite a lot, not as much as the others on this list, but I think it deserves a very generous spot number 10 on this list. We are going to be sailing towards number 9. At number 9, I picked something which is something bright red, fiery, and interesting. It's my Stipula Etruria Rainbow in red. This is a beautiful fountain pen demonstrator, semi see-through, if we can call it like this. You can still see the ink slushing around in the barrel. It's a beautiful fountain pen. It has a steel nib on it. I have a 1.1 or 0.9 millimeter stub. Very interesting. Florence, Italy, Stipula, limited edition. It's a piston. I acquired this one from Stilografica Corsani in Rome from Stefano, and this was one of my first Stipula fountain pens. It's at number 9 because the overall look of the fountain pen simply makes me to enjoy it more unused than used. It's a eye candy conversation starter, beautiful fountain pen. The piston works wonderful. It's robust. It's a limited edition, and you know what? It's number 13 out of 351 pieces. And number 13 is my favorite number, and it's just like destiny. So a respectable number 9 on this list. Let's move further, and we're gonna be going to number 8, where we're gonna be swapping from something bright red, passion driven, to something black, dark, also red, and also driven. Cross Peerless Darth Vader. And before going further, let me tell you that I got someone in the comment section for the video review on this fountain pen saying that I am spelling wrong. It's not Darth, it's Dark Vader. To the best of my knowledge, I think it's Darth, but you can comment down below and let me know. This is a fountain pen which it's been so much loved by me because I'm a huge Star Wars buff. I'm a huge fan of, how should I say this? I love the character, I love the actor, I love the story, I love the challenges of this character, and I just love the movie. So this Cross Peerless Darth Vader, it's a beautiful fountain pen. What's super interesting about it is the nib, which is a superb 18 karat gold nib made by Sailor for Cross. So technically speaking, you get a Sailor nib, 18 karat gold, which is unbelievable in writing. I acquired this fountain pen from Applebaum, from Yost, and if you're watching this, Yost, hello. And this fountain pen, it's been used, it's been shown, it's a conversation starter. A lot of people can relate very, very easy because they know the character, and this fountain pen looks stunning. Look at that jet black shiny outside. It has the buttons on the costume of the character. It has a crystal on top of the cap, and it's supposed to mimic the crystal inside the lightsaber. Respectable number 8 on this list. And let's go further. Let's not make this video too long and too boring. And before going further, let me know if you enjoy my content. Let me know if you enjoy the way I collect fountain pens. Give this video a big thumbs up. This will help me a lot with the YouTube algorithm and everything else. And let's proceed further with number 7 on the list. Is the Pilot Custom 912. It's been in my collection for the past 5 years plus. This fountain pen, it's been used, it's been cherished, it's been inked, and it's a fun fountain pen. Most likely it's a very fun nib as well. So this FA flexible nib, it's very, very fun. The reason behind having this fountain pen at number 7 on the list, because this nib, it's very, very, let's just say, naughty. It's been skipping a lot. It's not that consistent. I have been changing papers, changing inks, Iroshizuku inks. I've been trying to smooth it out, to resolve all of the issues, and it is still very, very inconsistent. I am not a huge fan of this converter, and it's just push thing converter from Pilot, which I am not a huge fan of because I do change inks quite a lot. And this implies that I have to remove it, clean it, and then to just push it and plunge it, and so number 7 on the list, Pilot Custom 912. Let's move to number 6 on the list, where we're gonna go into something which is one of my exclusive fountain pens, and is the Monte Grappa Zero Chrysocolla. So this is a very, very interesting and beautiful fountain pen. Still available, 1 or 2 pieces, and the entire collection is sold off. This was launched like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, and it is based on me seeing a Chrysocolla material, which is a Monte Grappite bright minty green resin, which is made proprietary for Monte Grappa. It is made from recycled materials. It's very beautiful, and we made 30, 10 in gold nib, 20 in steel nib. This is a steel nib version, a workhorse of a fountain pen. Standard international cartridge, a fountain pen which is very durable, very rough, and I just like it as a workhorse fountain pen for daily use. Let's go ahead and check out at number 5 on the list. It's my Momento Zero Leonardo Officina Italiana Deep Blue. This is a fountain pen. If you have it, you're an OG of Leonardo Officina Italiana. This was the first edition resin Momento Zero from Leonardo. So this is a fountain pen which strikes home, close to my heart. This was a gift from the person in charge of Leonardo Officina Italiana when we started in this pen venture, to say so. I still have memories getting it. I still have memories using it, posting it on Instagram, and I believe it's a wonderful, wonderful piece. And if you have one of these fountain pens, that means that you are with Leonardo Officina Italiana from the first second that they got in our industry. Let's move at number 4 on the list, and it's getting close to that top list fountain pens. And at number 4, I've put a fountain pen which I recently started to indulge in. So I got this fountain pen like maybe 1 year plus, and it's none other than my Pilot Custom 823 demonstrator. So this is a fountain pen which I've heard so many things in so many content on YouTube in regards to fountain pens. If you are stranded on an island, if you are on a boat in the middle of the sea, sailing for 100 years, which is the fountain pen that you would plan to have with you? This is it. Stranded on an island, lost in jungle, on top of the Everest. Well, I don't think it's gonna work on top of the Everest, but anyway. So this is the fountain pen which I've heard so many things about it, so I got it. And let me tell you that some of the things checked out is there. It's interesting. And for me, it's at number 4 on the list. This demonstrator version is only available in Japan. I acquired mine directly from Japan with the help of a subscriber, follower, and I'm super thankful for that person that helped me to secure this one. It has a very nice gold medium nib, 14 karat gold nib. Wished it was a little bit more broader or a little bit more finer. I don't know, it's strange. I don't like medium on this fountain pen, but I would have loved to have something fine or extra fine or super broad. It's just taste, like I told you. And it's a vac filler, very, very nice in writing, very, very nice in the way it's behaving. I don't like a few things regarding it. How prone to some defects is if you take it apart. I would have loved to have something a little bit more resilient, to be more prone to be disassembled and to be washed, cared for, maintained. But yeah, it is what it is, and for what you pay for this fountain pen, you get a lot of value. Something that I almost forgot to point out is that down below I'm gonna make a list wherever there is video reviews in depth for this fountain pens. You're gonna find them there. So top 3, and top 3, we're gonna start with something which was breathtaking in its beauty. It was very, very long awaited. It was something which many of you deem to find very interesting. The collection is almost purchased entirely. We only have one of these fountain pens left, and it's my Momento Zero Grande Nuda exclusive collection. And this beauty, it's at number 3 on the list. This is a fountain pen which simply took the whole world, and every single comment that I've heard on this fountain pen was, yeah, Yemi, you nailed it. This was something which I've been expecting from Leonardo Cine Italiano. I've asked for many times to get a demonstrator Momento Zero Grande series fountain pen from Leonardo, and I couldn't get it. And I've seen a few prototypes. They were frosted. The person in charge of Leonardo sometime sent me 2 demonstrator fountain pens Nuda, just like this one, and they were prototypes, and he mailed them to me without telling me. And as I opened up that specific envelope and I took it out, and I said, we're gonna do them, and we're gonna do them big. And we did 200 of this fountain pens. Roughly around 70-80 fountain pens had gold nibs, size 6, and the rest of them had steel La Fenice nibs. And it's a piston. It's numbered. It's number 13. It's rose gold. This is what I deem to find as a very, very nice spot on this list. My top 10 favorite fountain pens of this year 2023. Maybe in past videos, top 10s like this ones on my channel, some of the fountain pens were at different spots. Now, in present, at this very hour, if I had to do a top 10 list on tiers, like 300 and below, this is how things are. Maybe next year they'll be different. So let's move to number 2 on my top 10 list. At number 2, we have a fountain pen which is like the one that arrived late to the party. This is the Gravitas Ultimate Vac in Ultem that you see right here. So this is a beautiful entry in my collection, and I've enjoyed this fountain pen a lot. I'm not going to get into controversy yet with the Pilot Custom 823 because it's a VAC as well, and it's just going to be a never-ending battle in between these two fountain pens with reasons why this is higher than this, why this is better than this, and blah 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 blah. No, since the topic is top 10 fountain pens of EMI, my personal fountain pen collection this year, we're going to be skipping on that, but we're going to have a video review for this Ultimate VAC from Gravitas, and in that one I'm going to talk in depth what I think about it versus the Pilot Custom 823 as well, because I believe both of them are beautiful fountain pens. Both of them have certain things that are more appealing to each of them, and both of them are a little bit different, and also the kind of the client, customer, collector for each one, it's slightly different. This is a breath of fresh air. I like that this fountain pen comes from Ben Walsh at Gravitas. It has a face behind, it has a story behind. I've heard him talking regarding this fountain pen at the London Pen Show 2 or 3 years ago, and he did it. And for that alone, he had my respect back then, and right now even more so. Recently, we became Gravitas retailers. We are the only Gravitas retailers outside of Gravitas themselves, and you can find this fountain pen available both in steel or gold nib on our website. Number 2 on the list, Gravitas Ultimate VAC in Ultem material. Beautiful fountain pen, and I've been using this fountain pen for the past 2 months, pretty much constantly inked on my desk. That should say a lot. Da-da-da-dum-da-dum, number 1 on the list. So this fountain pen I picked because it's very close to my heart. It's beautiful. It's been used. The response from the public was amazing. It's a collection which I like a lot, and it came at a point in my 2023 when I was doubting myself and doubting my ability to create something interesting for the market, and this was like a complete validation. Yeah, I mean, you got it. Still go in this direction because this is where you should be. And number 1 on the list, Momento Zero Grande, limited edition, exclusive to PenVenture, Arabian Nights. On this fountain pen, you will see that we have a very nice resin. This is a custom exclusive pour for Penventure by Jonathan Brooks. And it's purple combined with this beautiful gold brownish chatoyant color, and it's amazing. I believe this is the very best on this list because it offers a lot. It's a limited edition. It's exclusive to Penventure. It has an exclusive material, primary manipulation. It's not too big. It's not oversized. It's easy to clean. It's a screw-in standard international cartridge converter, and it's sold out in a matter of 3 days, like something like this, 72 hours, something like that. This is what I deem to find my favorite top 10 fountain pens under 300 or so euros, dollars in my private fountain pen collection. This is my list. This is the reasons behind each choice. I look forward to having all of your comments. I look forward to having you on the next video, which is going to be the next year upwards, and we're going to see a lot of interesting things. Trust me on that. Don't forget to support the growth of the Penventure YouTube channel. If you're looking for a next writing instrument, just scroll down. You'll find the details for our website, our social media accounts, phone number, email, anything and everything that you may need in order to get in contact with me, and I'm going to be helping you out with that specific purchase. Support the growth of the Penventure YouTube channel. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. This will help me a lot. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. It's very easy. Click there, turn the notification bell on, and you will be notified whenever we have new content. Speaking about content, if you want to continue watching my previous videos, I'm going to leave this right here. You can click and enjoy. As always, I'm your host Aaron from Penventure. I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye.